You know,
What's going on, man?
I'm a little
It's playing Starfire.
nice to meet you.
And, I'm a simple guy, and
For me to like encompass all of those emotions that they're encompassing, because that wouldn't create the balance that's needed. Right. So in my mind, Mother Nature is like, yo, I don't know what to do with these people. They done been fucking up. Talking about us, all these earthlings.
yeah,
right?
oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know.
I want to kill them, start over, wipe them. I don't know what I want to do. I'm in my bag. I'm in my field. Right. That's how I think about it. This is how I talk to God.
All
and
right,
the
so
that.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about that. So one time, so now I'm like I said in the introduction, you're one of the top 3 most intelligent humans I personally know.
Oh man, no
You know
pressure.
what I'm saying? So you might be able to appreciate this on a scientific level, right? So
Okay.
I tried the psychedelic salvia once, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm okay with psychedelics. I think psychedelics are a wonderful thing.
I'm a scientist. We believe in all of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Dr. Carl Hart, I fucks with that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I believe psychedelics are a good pathway of usage. I think DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is fantastic. I think shroom, psilocybin they're good. You know what I'm saying? When used properly and in the correct.
I mean, the pharmaceutical company uses them.
Come on, we know that
in a watered down synthetic version. So yes.
So I tried salvia once. Now this was 2007.
Oh, okay.
So during that trip, I remember it completely, the earth yelling at me, cursing me out, screaming at me, telling me, it's your fault. It's all your fault. You're to blame. What the fuck? It's your fault. And then started chewing me with giant skyscraper teeth. So
wow.
Yeah, that was the fun part. That was the fun part. Now, once I got off the fluoride and I started like deep diving into my brain a bit more,
mm-hmm.
I came to realize that and as I came to understand how energy works, to a degree, I came to realize like the earth wasn't just yelling at me. I was just getting yelled at by proxy. I was the only one on the earth's wavelength at the time that could hear it. So that's why I got it. I got it all. But yeah, she's mad. She's angry. And we are the problem. The problem is...
I feel it. I feel it very strongly. I don't even need the psychedelics. I promise you. The shit that I be seeing and feeling and going through is like, that's why I stay by myself so much. It's very difficult to explain to everybody.
Well, you're an empath.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Me too.
At the same time.
Me too. This is why I moved to the mountains with nature.
I know. I'm a Taurian, and that is calling me. That's my next move.
Telling you. I'm a Leo. I like nature. It's good out here.
I need things that I can like that are not people censored.
Yeah.
I don't vibe well with everybody.
Yeah, no.
Like everybody vibes well with I don't vibe well with everybody because of the empathic like nature of like who I am. I absorb pain, specifically pain. I absorb it very very easily, and I'm learning how to kind of
let it out,
filter and control and release. So I'm kind of like a reservoir for pain.
Mm-hmm. I find
it's rough.
Physical activity.
I learned the bike. I learned to ride a bike 2 days after my 36th birthday, and I've been on a bike almost every day ever since. It is like a very freeing activity. Yes, go ahead. I'm sure I've heard the question you're about to ask, but go ahead.
All right, so I'm 38. All right, I'm not much older than you. I learned how to ride a bike, but again, I lived here, so I get it.
Uh-huh.
I get it. But you just learned how to ride.
I turned 36 on April 26th, and I learned how to ride a bike on April 28th.
It was funny. My girl's birthday is April 1st. My grandmom's birthday is April 25th, or was April 25th. So,
both.
You know what I mean? Yeah. One's an Aries, one's a Taurian, but I love y'all to death. But that explains a lot. But I do find that nature helped me out tremendously because I had a lot of angst and anxiety and all that coming from out of New York when I moved up here. So it was a very different transition, but I'm more acclimated to it now. Now I can go outside in the backyard. I've got a greenhouse. I've got plants growing. I've got, I've got nature all around me. So it's easy to just kind of go touch a tree and just let it go.
Yeah, that is what I do. Like, because I feel like whenever I get confused, people always say like, you're a scientist, you're not supposed to believe in God, or you're a scientist, so ... These preconceived things that they come up with that tell me who the fuck I am, right?
People are stupid.
Yeah, they are. They are. And, I'll use ignorant.
Yeah, there you go.
Even though in Latin, it means the same damn thing.
It really does.
In fact, nice means stupid too in Latin.
I'm
not nice.
I like to look at the root word. I like to look at the root word, ignore, ignorant. That means you're ignoring facts. So you're just willfully allowing yourself to be dumb.
Yes.
I can't abide that.
The cognitive dissonance situations, you know? But I really am realizing that we as a people, we are very out of touch with ourselves because we're out of touch with nature, right? And so as a scientist, it's like when I became a scientist is when I really got my close connection with God. Right. Because when you start really like understanding how things work and seeing like the divine nature of stuff, like looking at a leaf and seeing the symmetry in it and how it comes out the same every single time. Like all of these, like the differences in DNA and adaptation, and just like, it's like a whole, like, outpour of all this information. And when you download all of it into yourself and then apply it to yourself, you realize, holy shit, there has to be some, you know what I'm saying? Like some divine something, right? I have to also be a part of that, right? I'm not separate from that. I have to be a part of that.
I agree.
Right. So that's why, like, when I was little, Sunday school was not for me. I think I got kicked out of Sunday school a couple of times because I always had these questions. Like, here's my thing. Like, you got to pray and all of that good stuff. All right. So say I'm praying real hard for it to rain tomorrow because I want my plants to grow. But my homegirl is praying hard for it not to rain because she just got her hair done.
Right.
She got a job interview and she don't want her hair to mess up.
Right.
We both pray for 2 hours, sit on the floor praying, going in, chanting the whole whatever, however people do what they do. Who's God gonna pick?
Right.
Right. And then somebody told me like, oh, first of all, the he thing throws me anyway, but like he is gonna decide ultimately what he wants to do. And I'm like, wait, so it don't matter if we pray or not. He's still going to do what he want to do. We all rest in our whatever on a dude. We messed up. It's a wrap. It's over. Like he's still going to choose what he wants to choose anyway. That means that it doesn't matter how much I pray. So that means that both things can't be correct.
Right.
Right. And if he picks her or me, like we both pray the same amount of time. Like, so what, like, how does that work essentially?
She's probably way more devout than you are, or she wasn't wearing two different garment fabrics or whatever dumb shit they're gonna pull out.
She's not as outspoken as you. She know how to keep her mouth shut, or it's always something to justify why this and why not that. And I feel like that's what religion does. It gives people this like crazy anxiety and always makes them feel like they're not good enough.
And that's why I don't believe in it.
Like you are enough. Like you're in it.
And I'm so happy.
Listen, like I can't. I mean, there's certain things that I resonate with, but it's not because of the religion part of it. It's just because religion came from somewhere, right? And I resonate with the source of that source, right? And not that itself, Right. But science is like probably the best thing that ever happened to me because I ain't got to ask nobody shit no more.
You can figure it out. I always look at science as the act of proving God, which when I say that, I mean, I can break something down to its molecular compound to see how God actually created this one thing. Like, yo, that's amazing. This rock is made of quartz and this, whereas this one's more silica and base. So it allows you to understand all of the encompassing world and not just the one part of it that you're, used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I always think of things very literally. I don't think God itself is a man or a woman or whatever. I think it's whatever you want it to be, because it is everything. You know what I'm saying? But if energy is anything, and I know it is about energy never dies, which means that this soul that I have is a spark of divinity, which in essence makes me a god. Not the God, but a God nonetheless. And I have control over my universe. I can shape it to my will. I can help to create life. Like these are godly things. Now, still not the most powerful aspect. That has to be women, because they're the ones that actually do all the creating inside. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a respect of both, as a single mom, right? And my oldest will be 18 in December. Right. And she'll be 18 in December. I still don't know what the fuck, but we made it.
Hey, we made it.